welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight I'm previewing the 2021 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League Final, CF Monterrey, Rayados versus Club América. We are previewing the final that happens on Thursday only because Toronto plays tomorrow, so I have to get this video out today on Tuesday night. But it's going to be a great matchup. How did we get here? Of course, CF Monterrey got here by beating Club Atlético Pantoja in the round of 16, beating Columbus Crew in the quarterfinals, beating Cruz Azul in the semifinals. And in a pretty strong Monterrey fashion that we've been used to over their time in the Concacaf Champions League. And then Club América got here by beating CD Olympia in the round of 16, beating Portland Timbers in the quarterfinals, beating the Philadelphia Union in the semifinals. A lot stronger of a team. Club América has thrown their weight around effortlessly over the past year, I should say. Over the past year, especially during the Apertura and Liga MX and during the Champions League. I would say during the Clausura, they really didn't. The Guardianes Clausura, they really didn't. But they are throwing their weight around now under Santiago Solari. And you really can't stop them. It's really hard to do. They score goals and don't allow many. Monterrey doesn't score many goals. They only have a +3 goal differential. And they allow goals. But their defense is pretty stout. 5 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses in Liga MX. 7th place in the table right now. Club América, of course, first. The leaders of the Apertura table. And probably the favorites to win this year's Apertura if things don't go south. But let's be honest, they won't go south. Tonight, or not tonight, Thursday night, could it go south? Here's my thoughts here, okay? Club América, even though they're on the road and all the fans will be going for CF Monterrey, they do have a reputation to uphold. And that reputation is not losing in the Champions League. Whenever they're there, they win the trophy. Which is, suffice it to say, a big reputation for a team like Rayados. Club América has the most CONCACAF trophies. Both teams have big reputations to uphold. In this final, this grand final being played at BBVA Bancomer Stadium in Monterrey, Mexico. There's going to be a lot of fighting of wills. Both teams have strong lineups. And I do think, of course, Aguirre has to put out his best lineup. He can't rest people and say, hey, I'm going to give you this game. He's got to put out his best 11, and I think he will, of course. You can't say, I want to put out Vincent Janssen. You can't do that. You can't. He's a good striker. He's a good super sub, but you cannot start him unless you want to lose. And to be the first Monterrey manager to lose a Champions League in the Champions League format would be very, I don't know, bad news. I don't know if that would go well for you, especially having 5 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses in the league. Yes, you're in a playoff spot, but Liga spot. But let's be honest here. It's going to get tough if you do not bring them their trophy. You have to put in your best 11 and have to make sure that things go right for your team. But will you? Because you have been resting players. You have been trying to get the best out of a second team throughout this whole tournament. Funes Mori should start, and he probably will. And you need him to fire off if you need to win this game. Defensively, they need to be strong, but they have been throughout this competition. Goalkeeper-wise, also been pretty strong. Cruz Azul got smashed by Monterrey, and they're one place above them in the league. So really, does league placement matter? Not really. Not really, but I think they were both struggling teams at that point. Club América, one-off. Maybe in Monterrey. It is in Monterrey, but Club América, they ain't got to do much. They just got to be who they are. And if they are who they are, and things go their way, they win this game. They do. If Henry Martin, Sebastian Cordova, Guillermo Ochoa, so on and so forth, if these players are themselves, there is no way. Leo Suarez, there's no way, honestly. And I am honestly accepting that fact because let's remember, I remember the bet. I have to shave my beard if Club América win the Champions League. I remember the bet. Now, I will accept it. I am totally, honestly ready for it. I accept it. It isn't a problem for me. It shows that I'm the same person with or without it for the 2 weeks that nothing's there. So, it is what it is, personally. I have no problem with it. I did for a while, but then I watched a Coach EO video and I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I am who I am, beard or no beard. So, yeah, no problem. So, thanks to Coach EO, by the way. If you want self-improvement tips and relationship advice, go check out his channel. It's amazing. It's amazing. Coach EO. Check him out. Tell him Ryan sent you. With that being said, Club América versus Monterrey. Monterrey's got to do everything right. They have to be perfect to win this match. Whether it's in regular time, extra time, or penalties, because I think they changed it. It's extra time if it's tied after 90. I think they changed that. It's not a penalty shootout. There is extra time after 90 if it's tied. Monterrey has to be perfect. They do. If they want to bring home another Champions League, they have to be perfect. They have to have the best 11. They have to have Funes Mori firing on all cylinders, a strong defense. Goalkeeper has to stand on his head and hope that Club América have a bad night at the office. I know it's away for Club América, but it is just, that's exactly it. There is a situation where Club América does not have to do anything different. Monterrey has to be the perfect team. Club América, with faults, are still a strong team. And they're going to put out their best 11, of course. This is the Concacaf final. They have the most trophies. This could be number 8. Monterrey has never lost a Concacaf Champions League if they're in the tournament. Something has to give. Something has to give. And that's why I'm going to make my prediction. And my prediction is, for the Concacaf Champions League final, 2021, Campeón de Concacaf, CF Monterrey, Rayados, Campeón de Concacaf, champions of Concacaf, Monterrey. And why? Because I think through all of this, Monterrey is going to find a way to win this trophy and keep their perfect streak alive when it comes to Champions League era trophies. They're going to do it. I trust them. They've never failed anybody yet. Club América may be their hardest test, but people were like, Tigres is better. They were. When they played Santos Laguna, they were like, they're better. Real Salt Lake. There were people that favored Salt Lake. Mexico and USA and Canada. Honestly, Monterrey, when they play for this trophy, deep down, you know they should be favored, but they play a team that they shouldn't be favored against. And that's why they always win. They surprise you. And I know it's a one-leg final, which could change the complexion. Every other final was 2 legs. But this is at their stadium, BBVA. They're going to find a way. I would put anything down on that. Which is, I guess, why it's fitting that if I lose and I'm wrong, I have to shave my beard. I will put anything down on that. CF Monterrey, Rayados will win the Concacaf Champions League 2021. I believe it. Club América will fall short. They will fall short. A strong team who, in all situations, should be winning, does not. Club América will fall at the final hurdle in a very painful way to CF Monterrey. CF Monterrey 2, Club América 1. Funes Mori scores a winner in the 90th minute in stoppage time. That's my prediction. CF Monterrey wins 2-1 in the Concacaf Champions League final. They come back from 1-0 down and they win it at the death. That's exactly my prediction. So with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow I have a live watch-along. Not a live watch-along. Sorry, that's Thursday. I have no live watch-along for the Toronto game. Honestly, at this point, it was reflex that I said that. But I do have a live watch-along this week for Monterrey América Champions League final. But Wednesday, I just have an RSR for Toronto versus Philadelphia. And hopefully you also checked out the Down by the River Dupe podcast for the Toronto FC Philadelphia preview that I jumped on. Even though this came out after due to recording and all that. But it is what it is. I hope you check that out. I hope you enjoy it as well. I hope I see you tomorrow as well and on Thursday for the big grand final of the CONCACAF Champions League. This is a big week, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait, also, check out my Patreon, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Anything's appreciated. Help support the channel. Be awesome if you do. Also support by liking, sharing, commenting, putting these videos in playlists, sharing this with your friends, super chats in the live streams, all that and more. With that, I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace.